Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, here we go. We have the hot seat match. Bonnie Arnold, Sarah Rousey. We are your hosts, Kevin and Sherry Ross. Thanks for watching today. We are coming at you live from City Pool Hall Sports Bar here in Chicago, Illinois. We're winding this tournament down to the last few. If you're planning on coming down, don't waste any more time. Get down here. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell. If you don't ring that bell, you won't get notified when we go live, when we put up new videos. And share. Share like it's kindergarten. All right, Sarah on the right, Bonnie on the left. And hey, they're even standing in the same order as their names. I like it when they do that. Sarah squeaks by with that leg. We are playing CSI Rules 10 ball. This is rack your own with the magic rack, which is mandatory. Alternate break. This is a call ball and pocket game, which means no slop. If you don't make the ball you called, but you slop something in, that will be an illegally pocketed ball. The incoming player has the option to accept the table as is or pass the table back. And 3-foul rule is in effect. Sarah Rousey with the break. She is sponsored by Mez Q's. Whack. Hits him with the sledgehammer. She was previously in the top 10 of the WPBA. It's pretty strong. Nine ball and 10 ball are her favorite games, or the games she learned first. Bit unusual. I think most people, at least in America, probably learn 8 ball first. Her opponent, Bonnie Arnold, the face from Wisconsin. Oh no. I think she was pretty worried about her shot on the 4 next and just kind of took her mind off the 3 a little bit. And Bonnie Arnold, she's her straight pool is her favorite game. She has Illinois, Wisconsin State Championship titles under her belt, National Scotch Doubles champ, and she has a 5th place finish on the WPBA ESPN Classic. I guess Bonnie Arnold's a bit of a musician. She plays violin, drums, and guitar. Oh, that's a nice shot. All right, that works. It's not perfect, but she can work with this. I think she's trying to decide between shooting the 5 to the side or the corner. And all right, she's got a shot. And I just thin off the left side of the 5. Yep, that's what she's looking at. Oh, if she gets under that 9, oh, so close. That'd have been downright mean. All right, looks like she's lining up the bank. The bank is not a free shot, but you do have chances to get safe if you miss it, behind the 8 and the 7. It's not a free shot or even a low risk shot. It's still risky, but less risky than if the 8 or 7 weren't there. All right, she's called the bank. And is she going to get her hooked with the 8? Nope, that's going to come out. Looks like she has just enough angle to go forward 2 rails. Oh, that's a nice stroke. Yeah, the big mystery here is not the 7 or the 8. It's this 9-10. That's why she's taking her time. She's trying to figure out what angle do I want on this 8 that's going to make me get a nice angle right on this 9 where I don't have to do much with the cue ball to get to the 10? She's decided to not try to come all the way down. She's perfectly happy cutting this and going up and down table, which is good. Good shot. And if you try to get cute and try to get real perfect on this 9 where you just tap the 9 in and the 10 ball's right there, you take the chance of hooking yourself behind the 10. So nothing wrong with taking this shot, although she's shooting this left-handed. I think she's, from what I've seen on the TV table so far, I think she's 1 for 3 for left-handed shots. I mean, she looks pretty comfortable when she's shooting left-handed, so I'm sure her overall record is better than that. So, small sample size and all. Oh, Bonnie tried to hold that up. Yeah, I think he needed to go up and down table. All right. Slice and dice. Cut that ball in. She's missed it, but she's left it tough, so if you're going to miss, that's the way to do it. Oh, this is going to set up pretty nice for Bonnie. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right. The rules say you're supposed to shoot it, but they're not gonna do that. So, all right. That is first game to Sarah. Wow. All right. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, that looks like the 4 ball on the corner, which is not a legal rack. You need to have the 2 and the 3 on the back corners. All right. She's made a ball on the break. She can see the 1. I think they just noticed. Oh no, I thought they were gonna re-rack because they just noticed that there wasn't the 2 on the corner. But no, once the rack is broken, it's pretty much too late to say anything at that point. It's hard to tell from this camera angle, but it looks like she might be able to roll that cue ball in right behind the 5. Where you bank the 2 ball. 2 ball goes right up and down the middle of the table, and cue ball in behind the 5. Maybe, I can't tell. All right, so obviously she did not have that angle. It's like I said, it's hard to tell from here. All right, these balls are opened up pretty nice now, but you got to get there. You don't want to be sending this cue ball into traffic. It's like center ball, a little bit of right, go right between that 410, come 2 rails around, back to the middle of the table. Say a little bit of right, too much right, you can hit the 4 on the way back out. Oh, she just went center ball, like center follow, right into the 10. But actually, this works. She's straight into the side. That works just fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, here you don't have to do anything crazy. Just get the cue ball back to basically like around where it is right now. Or even a little bit short of that is okay. Cut the 9 in. You can go up and down table, or depending on the exact angle you have. If you think you can slow roll it and hold it, then you can do that. Otherwise, you can go up and down table. But like cue ball back like where it is now was all you needed to do. No need to go crazy with the cue ball. And yeah, that didn't work out. Ah, good save. Oh, someone's playing through. So good save by Sarah. All right. Are you proficient with the jump cue, Bonnie? Jump this 9 on the side. So I think she can see just the edge of this 9. She's trying to look for some type of safety she can play. Man, if you have a jump cue, now's the time to use it. I swore I've seen Bonnie jump a ball once. She's called it in that side over there. She's trying to double bank it back and forth. That's going to sit absolutely perfect for Sarah. If you had ball in hand, this is probably about where you'd put it. All right, Sarah extends her lead 2-0 in this race to 6. This is the hot seat match, A side match. We are playing race to 6 on the A side, race to 5 on the B side. The finals will be a single race to 9. Man, she hits those balls so hard. A little too hard that time. Well, maybe not too hard, just a little off center. All right, ball in hand for Bonnie, and yeah, these are not sitting ideal. Yeah, that 8 ball blocks the 3, so you got to probably play a combination or billiard, and then try to get a shot afterwards. 7-9 kind of messed up a little. Just the 4 ball to the 5 ball isn't all that easy either. Man, ride the 10. Ride the cheese. She going for 3 foul? Trying to get the cue ball in behind the 8? That is what she's doing. Well, that's a pretty sporty safety there, Bonnie. That's pretty sweet. Unless you're Sarah, you probably don't think so. Sarah's probably not thinking too highly of it. Oh, good effort. All right, that puts Sarah on 2. You didn't bring Wambro with you.
He's outside. He'll be in a second, I imagine. He didn't realize he had to pay for his car, and he had to go pay for his parking.
And before he got ticketed?
Yeah. He's like, I must have got lucky. I've been here this whole time, and
Yeah, you didn't see all those pay here signs. That's all right.
most cities you go to, if there's paid parking, the weekends are free. But
So actually, the safety it's actually real easy. You just shoot the 2 ball just over here somewhere. Let the cue ball just roll up right in here.
yeah,
Because
because
then
then you
'cause
can't kick.
you can't kick that way. You can't kick that way because you're in behind
Yeah.
the 5.
No, she's trying to squeeze her in behind the 7-9.
I mean, that's a good shot too, but it's just harder to get there. You know, behind the 5 is dead simple.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sarah's on 2.
Yeah, well, she
All
called
right.
the cut.
Good hit.
Uh-huh. She called it in the side, and just in case, she should have called the 10.
Yeah, if you got a choice, I'd rather make the 10.
Yeah.
The 10 ball pays more. Making the 10 pays at least twice as much as making the 2. All right, so I didn't see what she called. She calling like the 2-4 combination. What is she playing?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if she's.
I like the
don't know if she's
2-4
sure.
because the 8 can help you get the, if you hit the 4 full with the 2, the 8 can help you.
Yeah, it's likely that the 2 ball will hit the 8.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if she hits the 4 fat, the 4
Oh, I
will
see what
carry
you-
him in
I see
off.
what
It
you mean.
can possibly carry him in off the 8
I'm
as
thinking.
well.
I'm thinking just using the 8 ball to contain the 2 ball. Try to go right between them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she was trying to go between them. I'm not sure what she called. Maybe she was playing the 2. I don't know. Maybe there was room to make the 2.
I can tell you Sarah just called the 2 in that corner. I know that for certain. And it is in.
And she's got a shot at the 3.
Nice shot on the 3 too to be able to come back. She's going to have to come high of the 8 with this angle here probably. Yeah, I'd follow to the other side of the 8. She's jacking up. She's just going to slide off of it. Spin it 3 rails.
I don't like that 10 being in the way. I'd rather bottom, zigzag back and forth with bottom.
So come just low of the side pocket and then
Yeah,
and then high of the other one.
yeah. If the 10 wasn't there, I'd go forward all day long. Oh, she just barely missed the 10.
Yeah. And that 4 ball is frozen to the side rail.
All right, that pocket's obviously defective,
Yes, it's got to be the pocket.
or the cloth. Might be the cloth.
Oh. It's gonna get down there. It's gonna get down there. Bunny can see the edge of the 4, but she can't see enough of it to make it. I might even just thin it just enough to put the cue ball to the end rail. Unless she thinks she can come, hit it a little bit harder and come a couple rails up in behind the 10 ball. If she can see enough of the 4 to do that. Or can she see any of it?
Oh, you have a better view than me.
No, I need to be right.
Right where the monitor is.
John, thank you very much. That is very kind. We appreciate it.
John, thank you. Now Sherry can have a coffee too, a good one.
Woohoo! She's squirting this ball. Look at that.
Give her a shot.
Oh.
Oh, no shot. No good shot goes unpunished.
And she's a straight pool player, if I remember correctly, from when we streamed her.
Yep, she says that's her favorite game.
Yep.
All right, what has she got in mind here? She going to the rail and back at it with
Yeah,
some right spin.
What it looks like.
No rail.
I don't know. I thought the 5. I thought it hit the 5 and then the rail.
Oh, I didn't think it hit the rail, but I'm sure Bonnie would call a foul on herself if that was
No.
the case.
Well, and Sarah was standing right here at the corner of our table watching it, so I'm pretty sure one of them hit the rail there. I thought the 5 did.
All right, well, nice safety by Sarah.
Yep.
That's her perfume line. Safety by Sarah.
Nice.
That's a
She
nice
called
hit.
that. She called it in that side.
Yeah, if you're kicking at a ball, call it
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, you have to here. But she even knew, which way it was going.
That's half the battle sometimes.
Yeah.
Just making an intelligent call.
This is a nice hold.
Ooh, he
Needed to bounce.
just got past that 10. Brushed off it a little bit, but
Yeah. I guess you're right. Well, nothing you can do now.
nothing I could have done then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good hit.
And it's come up high enough where it does pass the 8. This is another one of those like stroke building shots, shooting that ball dead straight in, jacked up out of the back of the hole, and just stop your rock right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
except she can't do that here.
Yeah, no, she's not completely in the hole.
She hit it nice, though.
Uh-huh.
That's a nice shot. May not look like much on TV, but that was a nice shot. That was not easy.
Bounce
Get
off the
that
rail. It
Get
is.
off the rail. All right. It's like 2/3 of the game is just keeping the cue ball off the rail. If you can do that, you got like 2/3 of the game mastered.
Oh, she crushed it. Oh, she overcooked it.
All right, that is 45-yard line.
Roasted. All right, center of the hole. Channel your inner Cole Dixon.
It's not that thin a cut. Oh, nailed it.
Nice.
Yeah, too bad about her position on the 9, though.
Yeah, I don't know what she's going to do from here. Nice and easy little center right off of the rail, spinning right up at the 10 ball. Center of the table, almost perfect. I mean, I'm looking like almost down the line.
All right, nice out, Sarah. Yeah, Sarah's looking pretty comfortable out there.
Yeah, she is. That break did her good. We got the match for fourth going on right now. It's 2-1. I don't know in favor of whom. We got Amy is over there playing Cassie. What's Amy's last name? Begins with an L. And Cassie Warner.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, there goes Wambra putting spoilers in the chat room. Spoilers.
He's like giving away spoilers. Sounds like he needs to refresh or something. He's a minute behind. The shot has been called. Ooh, I don't know. This is a straight pull player. If that 7-10 is lined up at that 5 ball, we saw something similar. Just saying. I'm serious. I could have ended up really funny there for, man, I'd be calling it for sure if it's going anywhere near it. I'm calling it.
Just thin off the right side of the one, bring the cue ball all the way back underneath like the 6 ball, 2 ball area.
The one goes. She's looking at cutting the one.
Yeah, the 1 goes, but what are you going to have for a shot at the 2? Nothing.
Oh.
Wambra, no, the trick shot artistic pool, that's in Oklahoma, nowhere near Chicago. Midwest City, Oklahoma.
John, that's a good question. As Railbird's coming to Lincoln City.
Yeah, we don't know yet. We'll let you know when we know.
We do have a schedule up on our Facebook page, and pretty sure as of right now it is up to date, including our being closed for the Moscone Cup. They're not available that week. This might turn out all right for Sarah. Yeah, she's up on the side of that 6 ball.
Oh, I don't know if she's got her hooked or not. She might.
She was playing the 1 and just barely clipped the 9 on the way by. And she's playing to get on the back side of the 2, I believe. But if she's on the side of that 6, she might not be able to see this. I mean, she's giving it a good squint.
Yeah, and we're not coming to North Carolina, but we are coming to Virginia.
Yeah,
Next
I thought it was West Virginia.
You might be right. It might be West Virginia.
The league room,
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's West Virginia.
the 24th. of next month. And then that following week on Friday, we do the trick shot. Oh, just missed it. That was a nice
That
effort.
was a really nice effort there, Bonnie.
Yeah, so the 24th, we were in West Virginia at the league room. And then on, I think it's the 29th, we start our stream of the trick shot. That is going to be a lot of fun, guys. We have their book. All of the shots are in a book. It's kind of like what Trick Shot Magic or whatever that they used to do on TV when they had competitions of them. If you guys have been playing pool and around that long, one guy picks a shot and executes it, and the other guy has to try to do it, and you get points for doing it, and not doing it, and whatever. Still have to read that. Sorry, we haven't given our schedule to the president to get that Twitter out for us, but I'll get on that. I don't tweet. See if Don can do us a solid.
The Donald. Yeah, one pocket kid said he got pretty good at Mike Massey's finger pool.
Yeah, that you gotta have big hands to do that stuff. That man has got massive hands.
Just make sure you don't miss them.
I think he could hold both of my hands in one of his. The man has got massive hands. Mike Massey, that is.
You mean Tennessee Tarzan? Yeah, he's a big guy. Nice hit. Bonnie's pretty good at kick shots.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Trying to get this cue ball in behind the 6.
Yep.
That's got her with the 2 ball, I think.
No.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, she can't cut. She can't cut the one in. She could probably swerve it in, but she can see about 2/3 of the ball. Yeah, she's gonna swerve it in. She's called the 1.
And the trick is not hooking yourself behind the 4.
Oh, she hit the 2.
Caught the 2 ball.
That's Kevin's fault. Just saying. Oh, no, I blame Kevin. We get to blame Kevin for that. I was just saying how good Bonnie kicks.
Fault has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't kicking. She was trying to shoot straight at it.
Oh,
And make
that's
it.
right. That's right. She was swerving the ball. My bad. She should have kicked it. Yeah, I don't like this out. If I can shoot this 110 and hook her somewhere like behind the 4.
Yeah, that 5-7 doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's from the 4 to the 5 that I don't like.
Yeah, this 110 doesn't look too bad, especially since you have balls you can hide behind the 2 or the 4.
And you can slide off behind the 2. Oh, what in the world?
Anyway, players are just looking at each other like, what the heck? Sarah had to go and get a drink after that. Anyway,
And just slide down a little bit for the 3. She's going to need a little bit less angle than what she's got here now on the 4 to just go to the side rail for the 5. But now, and you have to maneuver from the 5 to the 6. You've got the 8, 9, 10 there that you have to deal with when you're playing shape. And she's come short. Have to roll it in and accept a little bit longer cut. Just a little bit longer shot, just roll a 4 in.
if she can, if the 8 ball isn't in the way for that.
I think she can just roll it in and let the cue ball go forward. I mean, it's not really rolling in. She needs to go almost to the side pocket forward to the rail. She's going to draw. Oof.
Yeah, draw tight out of this bottom, draw it tight into that bottom right corner there. Well, not into the corner, but into that area. Just like that.
Nice shot. Stop. Stop.
It will eventually.
Wow. Does she got enough of it?
Can't tell.
Next time you're hanging from the rafters and. I mean, they got stuff up there we can hang them from. If they've got a ladder for us to get up there, and there's.
Where were you 11 hours ago with these ideas?
And there's power up there too.
Where were you 11 hours ago with these ideas?
I was still sleeping, you know that.
If you would have said something 11 hours ago, I would have hung a camera up there.
Next time. You just told me one camera. I said, okay. You didn't ask me how we could get a second one. That's a nice shot. That is sweet. That was sweet. To hit it at the right speed like that, for it to not kill into that rail and get all the way down there.
She's feeling confident.
Yeah. Because I could so easily, any harder, and it hits that end rail and dies.
The old force follow effect.
Yeah, well, it did it just a little bit when it came off the rail. But, yeah, no.
It's like she's looking at either like following forward for the like 9 on the side, or maybe even rolling forward, 9 down here. She's walking around, examining her options.
Yeah, I think you try to get to the side, and if you go too far, you play it in the corner.
Ooh, that's ugly.
Play it to the corner, soft draw it to the side rail, and back out for the 10.
Which corner?
This lower left on screen. Soft draw it to the rail. Well, she didn't soft draw it. She hit it hard.
It's going to land not in a good spot for Bonnie, though.
Yeah, she's like, what do I got to do? Who you got to know? I'm hoping for Groundhog Day. Just restart, do it again. Yeah, it looks like that other match is over. I don't know who won. But whoever it was won 5-1. Or are they taking a break?
One of the two.
It's either 4-1 or over. Banking at the corner. Anything you hit it short. Cross corner. If anything, you play it short. Or just forget it. Just play the safety and two-rail it to the end rail. Oh, she was trying to get fancy. Sarah might make her pay for that. She's stroking the ball really confident. There's nothing easy about this here, but she's stroking the ball really nice.
Good effort, but that was a tough shot.
Yeah, it was. Cue ball wasn't even an inch off the rail down there. All right, they've racked the balls over there, so it's somebody, they're still alive. Oh no, Bonnie. All of this kicking and kicking and kicking. Now she can't hit not straight in, but basically straight in. And that heat today just takes it right out of you.
Yeah, it's perfectly pleasant now.
Yeah, no, it's been just burning up all day, and it wears you out on top of the mental and physical fatigue you get from competing.
Hey, the temperature's in the 70s now, American degrees.
Oh,
Sarah, 4-0. Race to 6.
yeah. Yeah, it is. It's pleasant in here now. The air conditioner, I think it's really cool. They're going around with they have a towel over a broom, wiping the sweat off of the air conditioner.
You know I'm live on the air, right?
But yeah, they're wiping the condensation from the ducts because it is so hot outside and the air is so humid that the condensation is building on the ducts, and they have to keep going around and wiping it. They'll have that'll stop now probably as it's cooling off.
All right, looks like Bonnie's taking a break.
Hank, how are you, Hank? Nice to see you. Or
Hey, Hank. Howdy.
we're here. We're live. Live.
Live, I tell you.
This is not Memorex. I think. Let me check. Nope. Yeah, we might actually have to play some on the tables for a little bit before we take off. Yeah. Now that it's cool in here and can enjoy it.
Think the cloth will be starting to dry out a little.
Probably. Yeah, I got.
Maybe do you have to take the cloth off the table and wring it out and then put it back on the table?
I have 2 more matches after this one.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the third place match, then the finals.
Yep. And I guess players are taking a break.
Crispy on the outside, juicy in the middle.
Jump. The only way. Yeah. It's funny that we have to tell people that now because of how we do the Derby City that, no, we're live today. For reals.
Well, we were live then, too. It's just the players weren't.
Yeah. Okay, the tournament's live too. In progress. So it was funny. I went up to pay our tab because the bartender from all day was leaving. I want to tip her.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody actually called in and paid with a credit card over the phone for a shot for Cassie.
I bet I know who it was. There was someone in the chat room.
No, it was a female. Not what was it? Eric Ross was not him, unless him's name is some girl's name, or maybe it was a guy's name. I don't remember, but it wasn't that name. Oh, Eric Nelson. Yeah, no, that was not the name. It was Eric something.
That's the one I was thinking of. But
Yeah.
So it wasn't Eric Nelson.
That was not the name, but I thought it was funny.
So is that what it is when we're doing the derby, where zombies we're not live, but we're not dead. We're the undead.
Maybe. Or are those the streams that you mute? Can you hear us? Oh, no. That was a test.
If you can hear us, send $1 super chat.
Bonnie just realized who I am.
Who are you?
I said something about, I was like, oh, no, Bonnie doesn't like our streams. And she's just like, you were commentating when I played Emily. Yeah.
Let's see if Sarah hits him with the sledgehammer again.
But that was when she came back and beat Emily.
She hit him soft that time.
Yeah. I was trying to control it a little bit more, but doesn't really have a shot here. That's nice speed. Nice touch. A 6:0, a 6 what? 6:30?
Sarah 6:30.
That's pretty sporty.
She can play a little.
Yeah.
And then a little more.
Excuse me, sir, do you gamble?
I'm just a girl. You might have to spot me something.
And she pulls a cube out of her purse and hooks it to her phone. Or a square. That's what it is, a square. We don't need no ATM.
Took me a second to figure out what you were talking about. That's because when you started with cube, that's what you threw me
Yeah.
off. Pulls the cube out of her purse.
No, square. The square hooks it to her phone.
Yeah.
Swipe here, please.
Mm-hmm.
She's going for this 3 foul. And
That's pretty good because now that's 7 blocks to up and down.
yeah, she's got to go 2 rails out of that corner.
Hey, Bonnie's been kicking pretty good. Let's see if she continues on that good kicking trend.
Yeah, she's going to come to 2 rails out of there. One of the simplest systems for that is the halfway point between the two balls, and take that and aim it at the pocket that you're shooting towards. And that's about the line for the two-railer. A little wide.
Plan B didn't work either.
Yeah.
All right, she is on 2.
She's on 2. Where Sarah want to play this second foul and make her, she likes, likes her kicking at least 2 rails. Seems to be a good number. If you bank the 1 ball over behind like the 8-3 a couple of rails and just stick the cue ball on the 9.
Yeah, just shoot the 110 combo down in the corner, leave the cue ball behind the 9. That way you got multiple ways to win. 3 foul or make the 10.
No, it looks like she might be taking the 1-up table and the cue ball on the back of the 9.
Looks like she's just running out.
Maybe. No, you could do that too. Everything's wide open. You don't have to 3 foul her just because you got her on 2.
Yeah, the rules don't say that you have to go for the 3rd.
Well, I'd love to tell you the score of Cassie's match, but the scorecard is fallen over on a break. I don't know. I think it might be on a union break.
It says 4-2.
Where?
The scorecard says 4-2
I can't see it. Where's it at?
by the window.
Oh, okay. There's a glare on it. I can't even see it from here. It's like the numbers have completely disappeared into it. If that gets up in behind this 5 ball, right up on it.
Wowzers.
Oh, and
That was accidental.
Yes, absolutely accidental. No, she's just like, you're on 2, and shaking her head, walking away, going, you're on 2. No, but the work you did before this accident here is what got her on 2.
It's okay. Bonnie's going to kick this in and run out. Yep, that's the way I'm thinking.
3 rails.
Yeah, that's the direction I was thinking.
Yep.
So call it in that upper right corner just in case.
Yep. Hank Wambra's here live.
He's here in person, except we can't get him to get on the microphone.
We're gonna get him on here next match. Didn't even just come on to say hi. It's real easy. You just put on the headset and talk to Kevin. It's real simple. That's what I do.
You just put on the headset and talk to Sherry. That's what I do. Oh, it looks like she's changing her mind about how she's going to go with this.
Yeah, I'll let Eric. I'll let you know in a second who's got what, because Cassie's got a shot on the 10 ball right now. So I will let you know in just a second who's who and what and where. And oh my goodness!
Oh wow!
What an effort!
That was a great effort. And that puts Sarah on the hill.
Uh-oh. Cassie missed the 10.
All right.
Okay, it is 4-3. Cassie's on the hill over there. That was for the match. So there you go. I dropped the mic, but it's on my head.
Yeah, don't fall on your head in order to drop the mic. Blue, not red. Is he talking about someone else?
He's talking about the guy that's sitting out there.
Yep.
Did she make a ball?
Yes, she did.
Yep, 7 ball. That's a nice shot.
That's a nice shot there, Bonnie.
A couple more of those under her belt and start feeling it again. Turn this into a match. The woman is definitely capable. She can play. Don't you worry about it.
Having a look, see if that 3 passes to 4. That's a really, it looks like a really tight squeeze to get that 3 past the 4.
Yeah, it does.
Might be
They're
our-
tight pockets, so. But she thinks it goes. Or she could bank it if it doesn't.
Or she was planning on playing for the combination, not sure. Or you could go plan B and just put the cue ball behind the 4 ball. Oh, did that sound like a miscue to you?
Oh man, look, it just came out. Oh. Is the music getting too loud? Now that there's actually music.
Now that it's
Now that it's playing,
Now that it's playing, yeah.
it's too loud.
Yeah, the playing music is much louder than the non-playing music.
Yeah. It's louder than the music in my head. Are you sure?
No, I'm not
Because
sure.
I was jamming. No.
Okay.
Yep. One pocket, that would be correct. Player at the table right now is Sarah Rousey, and the lady wearing the white shorts is Bonnie Arnold.
Looking at this tough 6-8 combo. A little bit off angle. Got to
Yeah.
cut the 6 because it's not lined up straight.
That's pretty straight.
I guess it was lined up straighter than I thought because
Yeah.
that 6 didn't move.
Not much. Nope. Kind of stop it right there. Even maybe pull back just a little bit so make sure she's got angle on at 9.
Yeah, even the stop shot is fine.
Yeah.
It's duck soup.
I think she's going to go forward into the rail and up
yeah.
at the 9.
If you can,
10,
sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if she couldn't, it's not the end of the world. This 10 ball for the match. Sarah Rousey defeating Bonnie Arnold. Puts Bonnie into the B side.
Yep. Well, you'll be seeing her in just a little bit here once this other match is over.
Yeah, so Sarah moving into the hot seat, into the finals.
And Erica, I'll let you know what happens with Cassie's match as it goes on. See you guys in a bit.
All right, Kevin and Sherry Railbirds. See ya.
Hit him in heart.